Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Grayson Miller, personal trainer and owner of FunctionFitness.com. This is a follow-up report on my inflammation of my toe that I diagnosed as gout. So I did this. Today's Wednesday, September 16th, and I last videotaped this was Sunday, 3 days ago. Sunday I was at a level 8 pain. I couldn't put any pressure on it, very tender, and it was painful to walk on. In fact, that was a day of rest. I just stayed in bed. It was a traditional couch potato, which is very rare. As you know, I'm a personal trainer. I'm very active. So I went heavy on the herbs all day Sunday, internally and externally, and started getting good relief by Monday. I was able to work Monday. Slight limp. I modified my gait, but it was not dramatic. No one noticed, because they didn't say anything. Because as an athlete, you're not supposed to get injured, and if you do, they ask you why. So I also was very aggressive with the herbs on Monday. And then Tuesday I found out Dr. Christopher used apple cider vinegar for his for treating gout. So I did have that one. So I did try that. What I did is I soaked my foot in apple cider vinegar, and for 30 minutes, and dropped it from a level 3. Remember, Sunday I was at a level 8. Monday and Tuesday went to about a 5, 4, and Tuesday I was about a level 3. After soaking my foot, I dropped it to a level 1 within 30 minutes. It was amazing. That hit a home run, apple cider vinegar. So I was raw foods on Sunday, raw foods on Monday, a little bit of cooked foods, all vegetarian, vegan, non-dairy, chemical-free foods, all organic, of course. A little bit of cooked foods on Tuesday, a little bit and mostly raw, and same thing today. So just to give you an idea, what I did is I took this apple cider vinegar. It's got one ingredient. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, used apple cider vinegar to treat cancer in 400 BC. In fact, Jack LaLanne, who's 94 years old, disease-free, he heard Paul Bragg speak in 1915, and in the early 1900s, when Jack LaLanne was 15 years old, and he's been using it ever since. So that's amazing. I soaked it in stainless steel. I chose not to do plastic, so I put my foot in here with apple cider vinegar. Again, I was going heavy on the strawberries. I just got some raspberries. Also applied externally on the deep tissue oil, which I'm cutting back on right now. It's got the cayenne in it. We got fresh cayenne. This is a cayenne salve. I have a variety of different aids, but right now the deep tissue is wonderful. This is arnica too. I like arnica. Also have some organic grapes, organic dandelions, celery. Also have celery seed. That helps break up this uric acid. Also doing a kidney flush with watermelon. Sunday I did a whole watermelon. Also did some garlic. Internally, I have garlic capsules, and also have fresh garlic too, and fresh ginger too. I'm doing flaxseed. I didn't mention about black cherry, but I chose not to do it because it's pasteurized for your safety. I don't do pasteurized juices. There's this sugar water, has no nutritional benefits whatsoever. A good example is dairy products. Dairy products Americans consume the most dairy, milk, cheese, and ice cream in the world, and yet we have the highest bone diseases and osteoporosis. You would think with all the dairy going through our blood system, from the pizzas, you can't go into a restaurant without anything without dairy products. So just use common sense. If Americans consume the highest dairy products and we have the highest osteoporosis rate, maybe the calcium in dairy products are not being absorbed. If you look at other countries such as Singapore, Asian countries, they don't do any dairy products. They have the lowest hip fractures. That is a medical fact. You can look that up. That's true. So maybe the dairy industry has been fudging the truth. They even advertisements, food advertisements are saying 8 out of 10 people have calcium deficiencies. How can that be with all this dairy going through our body? Again, so I don't do any pasteurization, so I'm going to return that one. Again, so this is my approach. So let's look at what's going on with my feet. So again, if you remember, this one was very tender to the touch Sunday. It's still a little bit inflamed, but again, the swelling has gone down, but I can walk on it, and I feel comfortable about running on it, but why take the chance? So this approach worked for me. If you try it, it might work for you. So again, I'm just passing along information. Again, I saved myself going to the hospital and getting diagnosed, because if I went to the hospital with this, they would have done an x-ray to make sure nothing is broken, and then do all this blood work and so forth, and $800 later, oh, we don't know what's causing it. So I self-diagnosed myself by reading some good books. I studied Dr. Christopher and Dr. Schultz, and their approach to it, and you just got to flush it out. So, and also one thing I also been doing is what they call skin brushing. This is a skin brush, and basically what I've been doing for about 60 seconds is just brushing this foot and moving all that waste matter out of the body. So I've been doing skin brushing every day, but again, I wasn't aggressive enough. Now I'm very aggressive, so I'm very humble and pleased. You know, I can relate to my client's pain. As you know, I'm a personal trainer and owner of functionfitness.com, so I can empathize with my clients when they get pain. But again, I couldn't, since I'm self-employed, I can't be out of a job. My boss won't let me call in sick. So this is my approach for me to continue on, and I'll do the same approach during the flu season. I know you're worried about the swine flu. We'll discuss that down the road. If I get the flu, I'll show you my results. In fact, if I get the flu, I will consume about 20 of raw garlics. Garlic is an antibiotic, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, but that's just my approach. You know, I'd rather stay home, eat organic foods, good thoughts, good living, and again, when I get injured, this is my approach. When I get sick, I do a nutritional approach. So this is another guy. This guy helped me out. This is little Pippi. Pippi, say hello, Pippi. Oh, that's yep. Yep. So he's trained in CPR, just in case I ever get. I'm joking. So life is good. Life is awesome. Even though I was in pain, I was still enjoying life. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, make it your best day, and my approach to healing. Okay, functionfitness.com. Checks out. Have a good day and make it the best. Bye.